and welcome to another inspiring episode of PairFect, the show where purpose meets passion and change makers share the stories behind their impact. I'm Dinah Ventura. Today we're stepping into the dazzling world of celebrations, creativity, and next-level design, guided by artists and visionaries who turn moments into magic. He's a trailblazer in the Philippine event scene, a celebrated event stylist whose name is synonymous with elegance and wonder, Teddy Manuel.
Hello, thanks for having us, Miss Dina.
Joining him is a bold innovator in the digital space, an entrepreneur and visual storyteller who lights up events with immersive LED designs, Gelvin Hernandez.
Hello. Nice.
And completing this powerhouse team are the creative minds behind Fourth Wall, the cutting-edge event design group led by Ronald, Correos, and Chua, who continue to redefine what it means to design with depth, drama, and vision. Let's give a warm, perfect welcome to the dream makers of the industry, Teddy Manuel, Gelvin Hernandez, Ronald Correos, and Chua. Welcome.
Thank
you. Thank you for
having us.
So, let's begin. What first drew you into the world of event styling? Let's start with you, Teddy.
By beauty first, okay. Way back, I started a business way back 20 years ago, and event styling industry is just an emerging industry at the time because we just knew about florists or caterer or who's doing the decoration, but there's no like a segment that calls the event styling.
Yes.
So I was so curious, and then I was reading on a newspaper one day, and I saw one of the article about about how beautiful wedding is done before 2000. So I was so amazed and studied what does event styling does. So it's about transforming the venue and creating ambience. And I thought, oh my, it's so easy. I guess I can do this. And then everything starts from there.
Okay. And so you started it out basically, yung event styling in that category, like in that
as an event stylist.
Yes. It's a new category during the time.
Okay.
And then with us, I think
Fourth Wall.
Yes, with Fourth Wall, actually, sige, ikaw.
We're production designers, and I started with network.
Okay.
Then looking at the potentials of wedding during that time, there was a space. Kasi there was only 2 or more 3 teams. It's the Renaissance and Victorian, and it comes out with simple but elegant. No, so
very limited choices.
Very limited, and the designs are completely almost the same.
And we're back on PairFect with the dream makers of the events industry, Teddy, Gelvin of Always in Motion, Ronald, and PH of Fourth Wall. So we were talking about this upcoming event. It's going to be this weekend already, August.
Next weekend.
It's this weekend. And it will be held at One Ayala, right? And what's so special about this? With weddings muna.
Yes, parang test ground yun eh. And it's tawag dito, ang one thing good about it is that nung tinitest mo sa wedding, no, you're also testing the corporate, you're also testing the...
All right. Okay.
So it was a crossover. So we call ourselves, once in a while, we call ourselves that we are crossbreed. So, no.
Why Fourth Wall? Bakit Fourth Wall yung pangalan?
Actually, it's a theater term.
Okay.
So for those who are familiar with theater, it's the wall between the audience and the actors.
Yes.
So, yes. So, I think it's there's a phrase in theater na you break the fourth wall. Like, so we're like, I think with us it's also like breaking boundaries, breaking stereotypes, or like breaking what is already the tradition, and then making something new, something that's unique and exciting for the clients.
Okay.
Okay, so for me, when I started, during college days, I was really into events.
Okay.
I went to orgs, I do events sa orgs, and eventually I started to become a producer of music festivals. So from a college project, turned into my own business. I really see the potential of people having fun.
Okay.
Events are really in depth to your emotions. So when I was when I was doing concerts and music festivals, I can see abroad, parang mga K-pop, mga ano, the visuals that they use is very top-notch. Parang, wow, bakit sa Philippines?
Wala tayo doon.
They
That
just
time.
use one LED wall to show a video.
Yeah.
You know. Sabi ko, who will be the one to be, who will I contact to get that one? So ako, I was looking for a supplier. Then I end up being the Chinese, the Filipino Chinese there. What if ako na lang yung gumawa sa sarili?
Oo nga.
What if i-aralin kaya natin yun?
How old were you then?
I think I was 23 that time, 23, 24.
Okay.
So when I started doing it, I started from corporate, from being the one to do the PowerPoint presentations,
Okay.
to clicking, setting up early, and you'll be the one to click all the videos and the PowerPoints. And now that I shifted to weddings kasi yun nga, parang we can do storytelling.
So much more.
And you will be the one to design. They appreciate you with your design, not just doing the instructions for them. So I think that's the
Right.
best thing about
Your
weddings. My work in the
Wedding industry. Okay, speaking of like design, di ba, in your line of work that your creativity always comes into play. So, how do you strike the balance between your personal creative style and client expectations?
My beauty first.
I would say it's my mantra that I have to listen to my client. First, that's my mantra ever since I started my business, because wedding is kind of look generic.
Yes.
If I just follow the trends, or if I just follow what I want for the wedding, but if you listen to the love story of the couple, how they met, and how they envision their wedding, the creative process starts from there, and then I'm gonna start thinking what to make it look more dynamic, sometimes immersive, so that it will be up to date with the trends and infuse the creativity that's to make the wedding visually and at the same time personal to the couple.
Yeah, so you really have to put that in because you're the experts
Yeah.
in your field. You know what will work and what will
That's
not.
true.
Yes.
So, and clients sometimes what they want maybe won't work. So that's
Yes.
when the balance comes in.
Yes, you have to, talaga, you have to balance it. Yun
So,
ang
like,
ano.
what's one event that truly pushed your creative limits and why?
Creative limits.
Actually, there was two architect, no? Who are very, 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 tawag dito,
Yeah, we had a couple,
had a couple.
both architects. So the expectation was quite high because, of course,
Because
we
they're
do,
architects.
we do design,
No.
but they design
design
buildings,
also.
right? So,
So,
parang
yes.
there's a challenge
it
na
was a
parang,
challenge.
what will they expect?
So, listening to the client. Kami naman kasi ang tawag dito, we focus on our client to be comfortable to whatever theme we put.
Okay.
If you want it to talk show, if you want it to look, tawag dito, romantic or we listen to our client.
Of course.
It's always the client, and we follow the So the challenge is, paano mo gagawin, a designer to design?
Yeah.
No? So it was a big challenge. What we did is that we made a design, no? Ang handle namin during that time is Fortress of Solitude.
Fortress.
Yeah, Superman's Fortress of Solitude. Kasi they wanted
Superman's Fortress.
Fortress of
Fortress
Solitude. Because they wanted something architectural.
Okay.
And then, they talked to different suppliers daw. And usually, ang nagiging design daw na proposal sa kanila are architectural buildings na, the iconic architectural landmarks in the world. na made of flowers. Pero they didn't want that. They wanted something architectural talaga. So we came up, okay, we're also very big nerds. So we came up with Fortress of Solitude because, you know, it's, di ba parang made of ice, it's very architectural.
Yes,
Yung,
I remember that scene.
yes.
At maganda yung
Also,
romantic
it's also
yung
very
scene
romantic.
doon, diba? So
Kasi it's between Clark Kent and Lois Lane. You know? So parang may ganong ano. So yun yung naging handle namin.
So when we presented the project, no, sinamahan pa nung groom ko na pwede ba isama yung Ducati ko? So sinama namin dun sa team yung Ducati. So lumabas sila
Somehow it
with
Yeah, somehow it worked. And then,
lumabas sila.
naglagay kami ng, ano, ng hydraulic
Hydraulic
lifter.
lift. Nakasakay sila sa
Nakasakay
Ducati.
sila sa motorcycle.
Sila,
So,
yun yung siguro that
parang you
makes
rise
us
up
stick.
to the
Yun yung-
challenge.
challenge,
You know, the innovations come out when you rise up to the challenge
Yeah.
of the clients.
Yeah, so you know what the client wants. How do you execute
Yes.
it? Yan. Okay. Wow, Superman. Ikaw.
Nowadays, because our couple are so exposed with the social medias, and then most of their pegs came from from Lebanon, or from the U.S. or elsewhere in the world, or from even Indonesian weddings are big in weddings. So when they send me those pegs, so we have to recreate that in such a way that will recreate that in a ballroom setting and. Sometimes to work with their budget, they want this look.
Mismatch.
Mismatch. So you really have to educate them. That's why Gelvin and Fort Wall came into the scene.
Collaboration
with them because what we can do visually or physically, they can do it in graphics or in structures. So it's really a combination of those things.
Now
So
I understand.
and then when they gave the code, at least it's not coming from me. So they ended up with a bigger budget as well. So they ended up with a big budget.
They were happy, I'm sure. And
I think for my part, since it's very animation, kasi the things that I do, I have to do it pre-event.
okay.
I have to do everything pre-event
Tama.
to show it to the client, to show it to the stylist. So we have to work fast. We have to render everything fast. We have to invest on good hardwares, and we have to be very creative.
Right.
One of the things nga, before the client is the stylist. Sometimes they get to sila Teddy, they message me na, kaya ba natin to? Ito, I want something like this. So ako parang, okay, another challenge, another day, another challenge. And nakakatuwa kasi they have the idea. I mean, if I always just do it without the help of the idea, the vision of the stylist,
Yes.
it's gonna be hard for me. It's gonna be hard for me. And I'm very, very lucky. I get to work with a lot of stylists that has
galing
super
na yun,
out
dami.
of this world ideas talaga. And with that, once na dumating sa client, it's already approved by Teddy, approved by the stylist. So, we're halfway there. And we're very lucky that nowadays, it's very different from the time that I started. From the time that I started, I have to push, what's that? Ano ba yan? Bakit kailangan namin ng animations? It's a wedding. We need flowers. We need styling. But nowadays, when you present something and they see what you do and how the animation, how the innovation, the technology elevates the styling,
Right.
Yes.
then they'll be the one to trust your work na.
Correct.
Yes, it's so amazing how events have become so different.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
parang
yes.
there's really a world of imagination
Yes.
going on in
That's
in
really
this
Yes.
industry.
It
Yeah.
evolved.
Yeah, ang galing. And so, leading up to that, we heard that you'll be participating in an upcoming event. It's called Let's Celebrate Expo 2025. So what made you say yes to this event? And what can we expect from each of you?
Of course, we're so grateful to Marvigo for
Yes.
putting us to highlights. Of course, this time, the behind the scenes people to mount a beautiful setup or beautiful weddings or beautiful celebrations. So this is always different. Marvi is always thinking of something different, what to offer on the expo. So this time. They have to go and look for something new, not just for the from us, but also for the suppliers that she handpicked.
Okay.
So it's a a mix of new something older. And then also it's not about how many years they stayed in the business, but also the level of talents, the level of aesthetics are all different. So if you're a bride and groom,
Yes.
it's like they have everything for you, so it's complete
Yes.
when you go there.
Okay, so let's celebrate 2025. Let's talk about that again after a short break.
This break is brought to you by Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. SM, we've got it all for you. Union Bank, it starts with you.
Usapang OFW is the show that honors the journeys of our modern-day heroes, our OFWs. Join Gelvin Hernandez, John Dodson, and Rafi Ayang every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. to hear the real stories behind the sacrifices. Watch it live on Daily Tribun's Facebook page, Tribun now on YouTube, and Daily Tribun Official on TikTok.
Want to hear from thought leaders shaping our world? Straight Talk with Chito Lazada and Ted Montalibano dives into leadership, politics, and business every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Catch conversation live on Daily Tribun's Facebook page, Tribun now on YouTube, and Daily Tribun Official on TikTok. Ready for the hot takes on today's biggest issues? Hot Patatas with Vernon Velasco and Carl Magadia delivers the news that matters. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Tune in live on Daily Tribun's Facebook page, Tribun now on YouTube, and Daily Tribun Official on TikTok, where the real talk happens.
And we're back on PairFect with the dream makers of the events industry, Teddy, Gelvin of Always in Motion, Ronald, and PH of Fourth Wall. So we were talking about this upcoming event. It's going to be this weekend already, August.
Next weekend.
It's this weekend,
Sorry.
and it will be held at One Ayala, right? And what's so special about this venue that the event will be held on?
Sorry.
I think the One Ayala is very new. It's very new. It's in the heart of Makati.
Right.
And a lot of people, when they see this venue, and they will realize, oh, you have a very big venue like this in Makati. And it's really accessible in MRT and with all the commute and the parking. And I really love the parking lot in One Ayala.
Malaki.
Yeah, malaki. And,
So it's called Space, di ba?
Yes.
Space. Okay. And around how many participants will be joining the fair?
As of now, we have a minimum of 150. Tama ba? Sorry. 80, 90, sorry. 180. Okay. As of now, we have a minimum of 80 participants. So
Okay.
it ranges from wedding industry, and also we invited some international properties
Okay.
that will be coming in, and Tourism Board of Switzerland, and Como
Group of
Group Hotels from Italy.
hotels, the luxury.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how does this expo push the envelope for destination weddings and honeymoons?
Okay, this is first of its kind. Tama? Sorry. First of
The point.
Of its kind.
First.
Okay.
local tourism and destination wedding in the Philippines, but Filipinos want to go abroad for a
Yeah.
destination wedding. So we also have some. They also invited like the tourism boards and other properties globally to be participated in this event.
Oo. Pero I think, I was just like having a conversation with Marvy Go. Let's celebrate. She said that destination can be anywhere. Can be like in your next neighborhood, right? Or
Yes.
another country, another province.
That's true.
Can be anywhere. But it's really the experience of being in that place, that space that people like you and your businesses create.
Yes.
Diba?
Correct.
For
Yes.
people. So that can be the destination that we're
Yes.
talking about. So
Or we
Yes.
can do the destination wedding look like a destination wedding inside the
The ballroom.
yeah,
ballroom.
exactly.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes.
Diba yun eh. I think that's the message. That's
Correct.
why I think this is very unique, this expo.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
for everybody, not just people who will plan a wedding, but any kind of event.
Yes.
yes,
Any kind of
yes,
celebration.
any kind of
Oh,
celebration.
That's why parang ako, I'm so glad that you're here because you're really showing everybody, like, you're the people who create that experience for people. And they don't know that. A lot of people just go to an event, ang ganda naman ito.
Correct.
Yes,
Sino
yes.
gumawa niyan, di ba? Parang,
Yes.
like, and we're talking about really innovative ways that you
Yes.
have created. I mean, I've seen your work. So, like you, for example, you create scenes using what? LED.
Yes, and LED projectors, any
Yes.
kinds of technology.
Oh, but it's not just like yung flat
Yes.
Yes.
TVs, di ba? Para you make it curved or
Yes.
even the floor is like talking to you, di ba? Ang ganda.
So it's like,
Yes.
you're transporting them to the
Yes,
destination.
exactly.
Yes.
That's it. O, ayun.
Ganun, ayun
That's
niya
why.
talaga.
So, with legends and rising stars in one space, how does the expo shift the industry's future?
Well, innovation kasi is nowadays nagbabago siya every time, every year,
Oo nga.
no? Every time.
Parang the innovation is quicker,
Yeah.
like how
Yeah.
technology is faster now. Even with in our event industry,
Yes.
we've been here a long time.
Quite some time.
Along quite some time.
Nakakala tayong age. Ayun, parang the technology before is not as fast as it is now.
Now.
So
Yes.
it's good that with Let's Celebrate Expo, there's a mix of old and new.
Yes.
So that's why we like the new people, they have new ideas and new technology with them, and then of course the OGs,
Yes.
yes, the original ones. Of course we bring with us the experience,
The wisdom.
so parang,
The wisdom,
the
yeah.
combination of that, it's going to be, I think, very helpful to couples and people who will go to the expo to look for suppliers for their celebration.
And to
Yes.
add to that, I was once an innovation way back. I think a few years ago, what I do is just an innovation then. It was not yet appreciated and people,
Yes.
it needs a lot of explaining.
Correct.
And now it's becoming a standard and
Yes.
the next challenge is what will be the next.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sure you'll find the answer to that.
We should.
At saka moving talaga, the innovation is moving. And ngayon, nagkakaroon na ng more structure,
Yeah.
mas kakaiba yung
Parang
installation.
bigger
yung-
installations.
And artists talaga, lalabas ang artist talaga, artistry.
Lumalabas
When
yung
it comes to
I think
creativity.
really what you do is a kind of art talaga.
Oo, yun talaga yung...
I mean, pero how does it feel like when you're, about to remove everything you create?
For me,
ano
what's
eh.
nice for wedding is a temporary installation. So you really
Yes.
have to give it your all because this is one time, big time celebration for the
Yes.
couple. So we don't want to commit a major mistake as much as
Right.
possible,
Yes.
but we just want to make it looks and feel perfect
Perfect
Yes.
for that moment.
for that
Yes.
moment.
Oo.
Yeah.
Why do you think couples today want more meaning and not just aesthetics in their wedding? Parang ganun, di ba? May story.
Yes.
ganun.
Yes, actually,
Yung
mas
ano
ano yun
nila.
eh. Yung yung mga couple is that, yun nga if you ask the couple, what is it you, anong plano mo, what is it you want, no? Sasabayan namin yun. We will study we will research kung paano namin mai-deliver. Kasi usually the couple, pag sinabi lang ito yung gusto nila, willing silang mag-perform also. Kasi you have to perform also. If you want a garden, you have to perform also. If you can perform with your team, might as well don't get it. No? So, yun yung naging challenge sa amin.
I think also to answer the question, I think because of the boom of social media,
Yes.
parang you don't want to be just like
Anyone else.
Yes.
So and sa totoo lang, even with all the innovations, kahit kunin mo pa all the most advanced technology and like newest styling trend,
Yes.
at the end of the day, what really comes out is yung love story nung couple.
Yes.
Their personality.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Dumadami.
Dapat
Yun kasi
kailangan
handle.
talagang, yes, kaya
That would be the
you
handle
have
of the design.
you have to listen to the couple, their love story, what they want, para their the emotions, it comes out. So really, it's what we do together, like production design, event styling, and LED graphics. It's really just helping these couples, make their emotions visual.
Beautifully said.
I want to add something with that. Kasi I was very lucky that I got married 3-4 years ago.
Congratulations.
And my stylist was Teddy Manuel.
Yeah.
And with that,
Staging by fourth wall.
yeah, so one of the proudest moment for me is it became very meaningful for me because I was very involved, and the ones who did that for me are my friends, industry
Yes.
partners, and turn into friends. And I always, when some of my clients send it to me as peg, I get to realize na, okay, the peg that they want is my wedding. And I think every couple wants that. They want their weddings to be very meaningful, and they want their weddings to be the peg of others.
Like it becomes a trademark for other weddings to
Yes.
follow.
Tama.
Something na ako yung mga medyo may pinakamat bata rito. No? Yung wedding pictures mo and wedding video mo, when you show it to your son and daughter, after 18 years, no? Pagka nakita na, oh my God, ang ganda pa rin. No? It's because tuhog talaga siya with your love story, with what you want, and then pagka pinresent mo, you have your people who would do this for you.
Yes.
No? Pagtanda na mga bata, pwede pa rin. Pwede pa rin talagang tignan.
Yeah.
No? Pwede pa
It's
rin.
because it's really a special memory.
Yes.
And you help create that.
Yes.
Oh my God. So, paint us your dream destination setup. Sige nga, let's play.
Destination
Where
setup.
would it be? What's the vibe? Sige nga.
Recently, I've been doing a lot of AI visualization for my couple, because I'm also an educator, so I do also master classes. So that's one of my innovation that I'm doing right now. So
Okay.
it's kind of more sustainable approach rather than doing an ocular or doing
Yes.
doing the actual site visit
Mock-up,
of the
yeah.
or
Yes.
mock-up.
Yes.
You can save a lot of money and time by doing the AI visualization. So
visual.
for me, one I did recently that I wanted, if I were gonna get married,
Imagine
of course,
that.
I would love to be still a destination wedding, but it will be in Boracay because
Okay.
Boracay has a special spot in my heart. But this time, it's more for me. I'm always like, if I'm a modern and minimalist kind of person, but it doesn't show in my work because I always listen to my clients. But for me, something minimal, clean, and maybe just the six of us will be together, an intimate wedding. So that's my direction. If I'm, if I want to get, a dream wedding
Dream
destination
wedding
in
for Teddy
Boracay.
Manuel.
Yeah,
It will be in Boracay.
I'm
Modern
minimal and clean.
minimalist.
Yeah.
Actually, with port wall, ganun din eh. What I see now is that more on the clean, minimalist, structural. Pumapasok yung structural. And tawag dito, for us, if it's a destination wedding, no, best talaga yung beach prom. The best talaga is beach prom.
Paano mo lalagyan ng lights and LED yun?
Yes. No, kasi tawag dito, you can do the ceremony beach prom. And then, pagpasok
reception
mo,
can be ballroom.
ang ano nga namin is this, sa ceremony, let's make it solemn, let's make it, tawag dito, simple. Pero pagdating mo sa reception, anything goes. Kaya ni Gelvin yan.
I would say
Transform the whole place.
the after party will be Gelvin's,
Yes, yes. That is his territory.
creation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, ako, very opposite of what they said. I want something na parang, if you can do Mall of Asia Arena,
Oh, yeah.
at talagang arena, a coliseum full of LEDs.
Wow.
And I want to bring all the destinations
Do you
in
have
one
that
event.
many
Yes.
LEDs?
There's a lot of LEDs here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
If we can do like a dome shape of LED, like the one in Las Vegas, right?
Yes.
Yan yung dream mo.
Yeah. So it's a wedding and you choose the place. We'll bring it to you.
Yeah.
We don't have to go to
You
the
don't have to
place.
go to the,
Yeah.
ano.
That's
Yes.
Okay,
That's great.
And so what's your ultimate tip for couples planning their once-in-a-lifetime celebration? You've been in this industry for some years now. I don't want to say.
I think I think I recently got married, so if not the youngest of the group, I was and those who are getting married now are my batchmates, my friends, or even younger than me. So I always tell them is to choose your suppliers carefully. Choose suppliers who live up to their names, who does it with passion. They need to top what they've done. They need to be
That's how you can tell, no?
Yes.
Hindi may passion.
Yes.
You beat your own work.
Ano ikaw, miss?
What's I would say you have to do your research, right? Because it's your wedding, and then you really have to be involved as much as into preparation, and screen the supplier. And for me, what's also important is I guess everyone, for example, for the same category of suppliers can perform and deliver. I guess what's will spell the difference is if there's a rapport.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna deal with me for a year or for 6 months. So it's important that you can really open up. Daddy, I like your proposal, but can we twist it to something like this? And because it's continuous, revisions and stuff like that. For some stylists, they might find it, this is what I want, and you have to stick with this.
Yes.
But if you feel offended by that because you don't get your input, it's not a good,
Yeah.
There has to be a good
relationship for me. It's more than anything else because wedding is a personal matter. So I have no choice but combine
that's so
business and
nice.
personal
Tama yun.
matters. Yeah, for the wedding. Yeah.
Ganun talaga pagka the client, we always say it to our client, look for somebody na comfortable ka. It's either the new ones or the old ones, the veterans.
The experts.
Ano yun the more comfortable you are with your suppliers, the more expressive the
Mas
the work.
lalabas yung beauty.
Lalabas
I
yung
think
gusto mo.
also, parang isa pang tip din at the end of the day, since maraming ang social media, tapos when you're, especially in the Philippines, when you're planning a wedding, hindi lang ikaw yung nagpo-plan, maraming, may in-laws on both sides, ganyan. I think, for the bride and the groom, they should trust their gut feeling. Like, when choosing things to put in the wedding. Yeah.
Yes.
Hindi naman kailangan, if let's say gusto ni ganito photo booth, pero ikaw, you don't feel it, you don't need to go with
It's
every
your
trend.
event.
Yes, it's your
Tsaka
event.
hindi ka talaga dapat you have to be very comfortable with your supplier kasi ang output ng suppliers mo, no, exponential yan.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, so if you want to, you know, parang get the like best of the best, especially nowadays na mga suppliers, it's really good that you go to the Expo. Let's celebrate Expo 2025.
August.
On August
August
16 and 17.
17.
Okay,
Yes.
what time does it open?
11.
11
to 8.
Okay, so wow. I'm so inspired. So big thanks to everyone, Teddy,
Thank you.
Gelvin,
Thank you.
Ronald, and PH for showing us how collaboration, vision, and fearless creativity can turn any space into a story. From flowers to LED walls, stage builds to visual narratives, their work reminds us that behind every unforgettable event is a team of artists who dream big and design even bigger. I'm Dinah Ventura, and you've been watching PairFect, where stories of purpose meet everyday lifestyle. See you next time.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat mga katribo at sa mga taga-subaybay natin sa Daily Tribune. Nandito po ulit ang inyong lingkod. Ako po si Manong Joe Saldariaga para sagutin ang inyong mga katanungan. May tanong ang isang netizen sa atin, Manong Joe, sinasadya ba ng Meralco na pababain ang presyo ng kuryente tuwing tag-ulan at malamig ang panahon? Napakagandang tanong, pero ang sagot ko po dyan ay hindi po ito sinasadya ng Meralco. Ang paniwanag po dyan ay simple lang. Ang cooling appliances tulad ng aircon, electric fan at refrigerator ay madalas may pinakamalaking contribution sa monthly bill po natin sa bahay. Kapag tag-ulan, mas malamig ang panahon. Mas madali para sa mga cooling appliances na maabot at panatilihin ang sinet nating temperature dahil malamig na rin ang paligid. Nababawasan din ang oras ng paggamit natin, lalo ng aircon. Minsan, hindi na kailangan buksan ang aircon natin dahil electric fan lang, sapat na at komportable na tayo. Ang resulta, mas mababang konsumo ninyo sa kuryente sa inyong bahay, mas bababa ang inyong electricity bill. Ngayon, kapag mas mababa na nga ang konsumo, bumababa din ang overall demand sa power supply. At kapag mababa ang demand, may posibilidad na bumaba na rin ang generation charge, ang pinakamalaking bahagi sa bill ninyo na may malaking epekto sa buong presyo ng kuryente. Kaya kung mapapansin ninyo, sa mga buwang malamig at maulan, madalas bumababa ang inyong power bill. Hindi dahil sinasadya, kundi dahil sa natural na pagbaba ng inyong konsumo at gayon din ang demand. Patunay dito ang naging paggalaw ng presyo ng kuryente ngayong buwan. Ngayong Hunyo, sa ikalawang sunod na buwan ay bumaba ang rate ng Meralco, halos 11 centavos ang decrease sa presyo ng kuryente dahil sa tapyas ng generation charge. Sana ay naliwanagan ko po kayo sa aking explanation na ito kung bakit mas mababa ang inyong electricity bill tuwing tag-ulan o rainy season. Para sa iba pang mga katanungang Ask Manong Joe uli, hanggang sa muli mga katribo at sa mga taga-sunod natin sa Daily Tribune.